Hello, Gabriella. How you doing today?
Hello, Mr. Newsom. I'm doing very well, and you?
I am doing great. So I just want to thank you so much for joining us for this interview today. I know it was short notice, but when we looked at your resume, we thought that you would be a great fit for this program.
Thank you so much. And once again, I'm very thankful for having this opportunity, and you guys took the time to reach out to me. So I hope I meet all your expectations.
Awesome. So my name is Cordera Newsom. I'm one of the top attorneys here at the ACE Law Firm. The ACE Law Firm has been around for many years, and we've been doing a lot in New York City on the legal end of everything that's going on. So we started this internship opportunity to give a chance to up and coming lawyers, and we open this up so that we can kind of prepare future attorneys before they start at law school. So we want to thank you again for joining us today, and we'll go ahead and get into the interview process.
Okay.
So as you know, I'll be asking you a few questions, and you can have some questions in the back of your mind at the end of our interview where we can kind of discuss some things, and I'll open the floor for you if you have any questions. So my first question, Gabriella, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a Haitian American student. Okay, so I'm first generation, which is something I'm very proud of because that's really what motivates me to go to school, as well as what motivated me to actually get into the field that I'm in, which is political science. So being a Haitian American, I focus very much on international relations and kind of international politics and international law. So what I really aspire to do is take the information that I learn, of course, through this internship process and as well as through law school, in order to take that information to benefit immigrants that are coming in from countries in Latin America, including Haiti and, of course, the rest of the Caribbean.
Awesome. That's amazing. That's great. My next question for you would be to tell me about one of your biggest accomplishments that you're proud of.
One of my biggest accomplishments that I'm very, very proud of, actually, is that I am Secretary of the Model United Nations at John Jay. So that's already like a foot in the door in the direction that I want to go. And it was a very long process in terms of the application process, as well as, the training and the learning how to use different databases, international databases, of course, that are in foreign languages, and then back translate in order to use that information in my writing. So it was just really great accomplishment. It's an awesome experience working in a team dynamic constantly. So I've learned a lot from that experience, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Amazing. So why do you think you would be a great fit for this internship program?
Well, as I've just mentioned, I'm used to working in a team dynamic, and I understand as an intern, I would be learning underneath superiors and other experienced interns, as well as new interns such as myself. So I really do believe that working together benefits everyone, and I believe that I can bring really good teamwork skills that can help us to coordinate better as a unit, which I believe is very beneficial. As well as I also have experience in leadership as secretary. So I was not only able to be part of a team, I'm able to lead a team. So I am very flexible in that matter and adaptable. Where you need me, I can be placed.
Awesome. Those are some great characteristics. So what would you say are some of your strengths?
My biggest strength is definitely organization. I am very detail oriented, and I am very meticulous when it comes to my work. I also do some writing on the side, so I'm constantly writing, reading, and bettering my vocabulary. So that really helps me when it comes to organizing and planning. As you know, JFU, which is a subdivision of ACE, I am a part of that program in JFU, and I have organized like volunteer opportunities for myself as well as the other JFU students. So but from that, I've really narrowed down on my organization skills, which is something that I would say is one of my biggest strengths.
So going off of your strengths, what would you say are things that you need to work on, some challenges that you may be facing?
I would say a very big challenge of mine, though it can be commendable sometimes. I'm very ambitious. I'm very ambitious, so I tend to take on a lot of tasks simultaneously because I know I'm capable of multitasking. However, sometimes I might take on a little bit more than I can. But in order to curb that weakness, once again, working in that team dynamic, I'm able to ask for help. So if I have taken on a little bit too much, which I can do sometimes, I'm able to, take the time, step back, and understand that this might be a little bit too much for me to do on my own, and I'm able to reach out to someone who can potentially help me or lessen the load or help me to reallocate my sources and my times appropriately so I can get the task done.
Awesome. So what would you say is your ideal work environment? What kind of work environment do you thrive in?
Fast-paced work environment. I really do enjoy a fast-paced work environment. Not that I can't function in a slower-paced environment. It's just like I said before, I do tend to take on multiple tasks, and I get my tasks done efficiently and very well done. I've been recognized sometimes for the work that I do, including of course when working on papers and just little assignments and group work. I really like to get things done efficiently, quickly, so that we can keep things progressing. I love progress. I love moving up. So I like those environments that allow me to do so.
Can you speak about a challenging situation that you faced in the past and how you overcame it?
Yes, I'm reminded of my internship with City Council District 6 in Manhattan. So there as an intern, we spoke with constituents on a regular basis. However, this was a demographic of people that I was not accustomed to being around and nor communicating with. So I had to learn how to perfect my, email etiquette as well as over the phone. And I tend to prosper more in environments where I'm face to face with people as opposed to everything being online. So that was a really new experience and learning how to change the way that I communicate. So I had to adjust to that situation, which did take a little bit of time, but I found that I believe that I did very well in adjusting, and now I've improved on those skills as well.
So you being able to adjust, you feel like there's something you can bring along you throughout your career, I'm guessing?
Yes, so just like I like to improve myself in order for me to accomplish what I need to help others, which is once again falls under that umbrella of me wanting to take the information that I learned in law school to benefit, of course, people immigrating from those Latin American countries. I like to better myself, better my knowledge, improve upon myself so that I can be of use to others.
Awesome. That's an amazing answer. So what would you say is your ultimate career goal?
Ultimate career goal, I would believe at the end is probably in like an international arbitration. So I would very much like to help, countries to communicate better and to work a little bit more codependently. That's something I really strive to do. I study dispute resolution at John Jay. I'm in the certificate program for dispute resolution, and I'm also a psychology minor. So I tend to study, not only individuals and groups, but I understand, different sociologies of people. And I'm learning how to mediate and be that middleman who's able to help bridge the gap between two groups of people or even two countries, which is the ultimate goal.
So what would you say is your ideal supervisor? Kind of tell me what you would want, what kind of characteristics you would like to see in someone that was supervising you.
I would like that my supervisor be attentive, not necessarily micromanaging, because I do tend to be very independent in my work, but I like open communication. I really enjoy like positive feedback, of course negative feedback, but I love, all feedback. I enjoy all feedback. I like that open line of communication because if I don't know necessarily if what I'm doing is, wrong or if what I'm doing is just perfect, it will be hard for me to necessarily move forward.
So Gabriella, you did an awesome job in this interview. Now I want to open the floor if you have any questions for me about the company or any questions in general.
Yes, I actually did have a couple of questions. So, as an intern, what might be some of my additional responsibilities?
Okay, awesome. So the internship program is a very hands-on program. So a lot of the things that you'll see the attorneys doing, we'll be asking you to assist them in everything that's going on. There could be kind of going over our notes, making sure everything is up to par, kind of prepping us for when we are on our way to court, and just overall being there to assist and make things run smooth in the office. So everything is pretty straightforward, and we just look to the younger interns to kind of bring that fresh passion and to ignite the office and to make sure that we stay on top of everything. And we also love to hear the perspectives of our interns.
Okay, that sounds like an amazing environment that I would actually really enjoy being in. So,
Awesome.
thank you. I don't have any more questions.
Okay, awesome. So again, Gabriella, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to meet with me today. Just to tell you a little bit about the process. So as you know, you submitted your application and now you've gone through the interview. Typically, if we want to still pursue you as an intern, we'll have one more interview, which will be the final interview, and that will be with me and some of my other colleagues at the law firm. And after that, it'll take a few days, and then we'll deliberate, and then we'll have a final answer. We have availability for 5 to 8 interns for the summer, just depending on how many qualified candidates that we interview. So I just want to tell you again, I wish you the best, and we will be in touch about the next steps in this process.
Thank you so much. I look forward to it.
Thank you. Hope you have a great day, and thanks again for taking the time out.
You too.